There's a number on a windshield somewhere near you right now, and it's designed to stop you thinking. $35,000 off, $11,000 off, 0% for 60 months. Every one of those numbers is real, and every one of them is sitting on a vehicle that's on that lot because not enough people wanted it. Here's the part almost nobody checks before they sign. Some of those discounts are a manufacturer handing you money, and some of them are a manufacturer handing you a bill that shows up 3 years later, quietly, in the trade-in offer. That's what this list is. 15 of the biggest discounts available on new vehicles in America right now, and an honest answer on each one about whether the money is real. Because a discount is only real if it beats what the car loses. That's the whole test. If a manufacturer takes $4,000 off a vehicle that holds its value, you made $4,000. If a manufacturer takes $11,000 off a vehicle that gives back $20 in depreciation, you didn't get a deal. You got a coupon on a leak. The inventory numbers here come from CarEdge's National Market Day supply data, last updated the 4th of August. The incentive numbers come from the August rebate roundups at CarsDirect, Carsforsale and RealCarTips. And the depreciation figures come from the iSeeCars 2026 resale study, which analyzed over 950,000 5-year-old vehicles sold between March of last year and February of this one. One thing I want to be straight with you about up front though, incentives change every month and they vary by region, so verify everything I say here with your own dealer before you act on it. 2 of these are worth waiting for. At number 13, there's an electric SUV that's been sitting on lots for 374 days. That's more than a full year of supply on a single model, and the discount attached to it still doesn't cover the hole underneath it. And at number 15, the single largest cash discount on any new vehicle in America right now. $35,000 off one car. That number went up by 40% in a single month, and by the time we get there, you'll understand why that should worry you rather than excite you. If you want the resale math run on cars before you buy instead of after, subscribe. That's the whole reason this channel exists. Every video here starts with the number and works backward, because the sticker price is the smallest part of what a car costs you. So here we go. 15 discounts ranked from genuinely good money to genuinely expensive. Number 1, the Hyundai Elantra. The small discount that's actually a discount. $2,000 in retail bonus cash. That's not a headline number, and nobody's putting $2,000 on a thumbnail. But look at what it's attached to. This is a mainstream compact sedan from a brand whose resale has been climbing in a segment where the market average 5-year depreciation is 41.8%, and mainstream models generally land better than that. There's one catch worth knowing. The $2,000 can't be combined with the promotional financing, which is currently 3.49% for up to 60 months, up from 2.99 a few months ago. So you're choosing between the cash and the rate, not stacking them. Run both. On a short loan, the cash usually wins, and on a long one, it usually doesn't. What you won't see is a discount like this on a Corolla or a Civic, because those two don't need one. That's the tell. Hyundai is buying volume in a segment where Toyota and Honda don't have to. This one is on almost every lot in the country. Number 2, the Dodge Durango. 0% for 36 months. There's no cash on the hood here worth talking about. The money is in the financing. 0% for 36 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days. Here's how to value that properly, because most people don't. 0% on a $45,000 balance over 3 years against a market rate somewhere in the 6 to 7% range is roughly $4,000 to $5,000 of interest you never pay. That's real, and it's money that never appears as a discount anywhere on the paperwork. The trap in 0% offers is different from the trap in cash offers. 0% locks you into a short term, which means a large monthly payment, and it usually can't be combined with the cash rebate. Dealers know most buyers will pick the low payment over the low rate, and the low payment is the more expensive choice. The Durango is a body-on-frame V8 SUV in its final years, which is a segment the used market still wants. This one's worth taking seriously. Number 3. The Buick Envision. 220 days of supply and 0% for 60 months. 2,367 of these sold in the last 45 days, and there's still 220 days of inventory sitting on lots. That number is actually down 3% from the previous month, which tells you the incentives are working. Buick is offering 0% for 60 months, plus no monthly payments until next year. 60 months at 0% is a genuinely large amount of interest avoided, more than the Durango offer by a wide margin. The honest caveat is what a Buick Envision does afterward. This is a mainstream priced crossover wearing a premium adjacent badge, and that combination has historically not been kind on resale. I don't have a model-specific 5-year figure I trust enough to quote you, and I'm not going to invent one. What I will tell you is that the financing here is the value, not the badge. Take the rate, keep the car, and don't plan on the trade-in doing you any favors. There's one of these within 20 miles of you right now. Number 4. The Nissan Rogue. The biggest discount on any small SUV in America. $4,500 in customer cash on the Platinum trim and $3,500 on everything below it. That's the largest cash discount in the compact SUV segment right now, and it's not the first time Rogue deals have favored the most expensive version. That's deliberate. Loaded trims sit longer, so the money goes where the metal is stuck. The Rogue is a genuinely competent vehicle in the most competitive segment on the market, which is exactly why the discount exists. It isn't sitting because it's bad. It's sitting because it's parked next to a RAV4 and a CR-V. That distinction matters more than anything else on this list, so hold on to it. High supplied doesn't mean bad car. It usually means crowded segment, model year transition, or a manufacturer that guessed wrong on production. $4,500 off a mainstream compact SUV clears the depreciation test comfortably. This one is real money. Number 5. The Jeep Grand Cherokee. $4,500 against a brand average of $3,500. Jeep's average rebate across the entire lineup is currently $3,500, which is itself a remarkable number for a brand this size. The Grand Cherokee is carrying $4,500. For context on where Jeep is right now, look at the market day supply table. 5 separate Jeep models sit in the 25 slowest selling vehicles in America. The Gladiator at 207 days, the 2-door Wrangler at 202, the Cherokee at 177, the Compass at 172, and the Grand Wagoneer at 239. That's not one model missing. That's a brand-wide inventory problem, and brand-wide inventory problems tend to become brand-wide resale problems about 2 years later, because a flood of lease returns and rental fleet units hits the used market all at once. The $4,500 is real today. What it does to your trade-in value in 2029 is the open question. Number 6. The Jeep Gladiator. 207 days and the lease is the answer. 3,729 Gladiators sold in the last 45 days against 207 days of on-lot supply. That number's down 7% month over month, so it's moving slowly. Here's the interesting wrinkle. RealCarTips rates the Wrangler and Gladiator as excellent lease value right now, while rating the Grand Wagoneer L and the 2025 Grand Cherokee as deals to stay away from on lease. That gap inside one brand is worth understanding. A lease is priced off the residual value the captive lender assigns, not off what the market will actually pay. When a manufacturer wants to move metal without cutting the sticker, it inflates the residual, and the buyer who leases pockets the difference while the lender eats it at turn-in. That's the single cleanest way to convert somebody else's depreciation problem into your low payment. If you were going to buy a Gladiator, price the lease first. Number 7. The GMC Sierra 1500, $11,549 with an asterisk. This is the number I want you to look at hardest because it's the most misleading figure in this entire video. 0% APR plus up to $11,549 in what GMC calls total value on the Elevation Crew cab with the Turbo Max engine. Read that phrase again. Total value, not cash off. That figure includes a trade allowance, an engine credit, and bonus cash, and the trade allowance only exists if you have a trade that qualifies. The word to hunt for on any incentive page is total. Total value, total savings, up to. Every one of those phrases means the number is a ceiling assembled from conditional pieces, and almost nobody qualifies for all of them at once. What you actually get is your own specific stack, and it's usually thousands below the headline. Ask the dealer to write out each component separately before you talk about anything else. A full-size truck still holds value better than most of what's on this list, so the underlying vehicle is fine. It's the number that's dressed up. If the pattern is landing for you and you're starting to see that the size of a discount tells you almost nothing on its own, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this video reach people who are about to walk into a dealership this weekend. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is what we do here every week. Number 8. The Jeep Grand Wagoneer. 239 days and getting worse. 2,090 sold in 45 days, 239 days of supply, and that supply number is up 11% from the previous month. The stretch Grand Wagoneer L sits at 227 days, also up 11%. UP is the direction that matters. Everything else near the top of this table is flat or falling as incentives clear it out. The Wagoneers are going the other way, which means the discounts currently attached to them aren't deep enough to move the metal, which in turn means bigger discounts are probably coming. This is a $100,000 American luxury SUV, and the iSeeCars data on this category is unambiguous. 18 of the 25 fastest depreciating vehicles in their most recent study were luxury models. Not electric, just luxury. If you want one of these, the single highest value move available to you right now is to wait 60 days and let somebody else establish the floor. Number 9. The Dodge Charger. 329 days. 1,332 sold, 329 days of supply, and that's down 15%